Hey everyone, I hope you guys are doing well. I wanted to bring you a video on this Gap Visa credit card. If you're new to my channel is dedicated to help you no matter where you are on your credit journey to improve your credit score and also show you how to leverage lines of credit to make income. Now, if you have followed my information, the reason why I try to bring you soft pull pre-qualifications is because hard inquiries can prohibit you from getting approved for any kind of lending, credit cards, and it also decrease your credit score. So if you are a person with good credit, troubled credit, whatever you have, fair credit, adding a lot of hard inquiries can get you denied for credit. I always talk about, I had a client, 740 credit score, couldn't get approved for credit because he had 11 hard inquiries. If you're a person with hard inquiries, I'm going to leave a link to my website in the description of this video. You can go and download a free hard inquiry removal package to help you remove those hard inquiries. Now, let me do some housekeeping before you guys comment to some of the comments in the comment section. There is scammers that's coming in all across YouTube. Somebody is using my picture, and if they try to get you to contact them at a WhatsApp or offer you a credit consultation, I am not doing that. I have not did that since the beginning of the year. Please don't fall for that scam. Click on the photo. If you don't see the subscribers, that is the same amount for this channel. That is a scammer. Report that comment. So please be careful. Now, let me explain for those who are going to use this to try to build credit. Understand, as I tell you guys, you don't have to remove one negative item off your credit report in order to increase your credit score. If you have under a 700 credit score, adding unsecured lines of credit will give you an increase in your score. Okay, on average, about 49 points. So if you're doing this technique, make sure you only add one credit card at a time. You let that card report, you'll see an increase in your score, and then you apply for the next card. Now, using soft pull pre-qualifications, it's going to limit you from shooting in the dark and getting denied. So the way it works, you can see if you fit in the credit profile that will be acceptable for this company. It doesn't mean that it's guaranteed. I don't care if you receive the card or don't receive the card. Once you pull the trigger after the pre-qualification, it results in a hard inquiry. So be clear, whether you be approved or not be approved, there's no guarantee that you're going to get the card, even if they pre-approve you. So keep that in mind. If you're a person that already had just a recent late payment, recent collection, recent charge off, that might not be guaranteed that you're going to get that. So just keep that in mind. You have to know your own credit profile, which is what's reporting on your credit report, and do your own due diligence. But if you use this strategy and try to find companies that is going to work with your credit score and where you are, you can see your score increase up to 700 fairly quickly by rolling out this strategy. Now, the great thing about Gap, currently right now, they are underwritten by Synchrony Bank. If you know Synchrony, Community Bank, those banks have a lower standard and requirements than other big banks like Discover, American Express, and others that issue credit cards. So this is easier to get accepted. Now, the one thing about Gap currently, Old Navy, all of them are Banana Republic is all in the same family, but Gap have recently is going to change over their accounts to Barclays. That's coming up in May of 2022. The reason why this is important, this is an opportunity to get this card now because Synchrony have a lax standard. So you can start to, even in the next 6 months, keep your credit history here to build your credit. If you can get the Visa card, keep it in good standing and see if you can go for another line increase, get an increase on that card before it switch over, because Synchrony has more lax standards. So this is a good place to start building your credit. So we're going to break down some of the rewards and some of the requirements of the credit score that you would need for this card. Now, here is the Gap Good Rewards. So you will be able to use this card, even if you get the store card across the Gap, Banana Republic, Old Navy, and Athena, to use these cards and also get free shipping, orders of $50 and plus, and opportunity to build points. So card members could get 20% off your first purchase and shop with your new credit card, and exclusions do apply. So keep that in mind. You could earn 5 points for every dollar you spend with Gap credit card at Gap, Banana Republic, Old Navy, and Athena. So you can get that. Here you will see, I'm going to leave this link in the description of the video. You can see if you're pre-qualified. So you can go there and see whether you fit in the profile that they might consider for this card. Now you can earn 1 point for every dollar you spend as a Gap's Good Reward member at Gap, Banana Republic, Old Navy, and Athena. Also, 100 points equals $1 reward. So you can earn and redeem across the family of brands. So let's break down. They have different levels of this membership program. They have the core, which is a $500 annual brand spend. The enthusiast card members start here, or $500 through $99 annual spending. Okay. And then the icon, 5,000 points as a card member, or $1,000 annual spending will get you these different rewards. So right here, to get the 20% off the first time use of each brand in the first 14 days, you would have to be in these last 2 categories in order to qualify for that. Also, to earn the 5 points for every dollar spent as a card member across their family brands, you're going to have to fit into the enthusiast and icon category of spending on the breakdown above. Also, they break down the Gap Inc. Visa card members earn 1 point for every dollar spent outside the family of brands. So what that means is, if you have the Visa version, because they have 2 versions, one that is just strictly the store card that you can use across the family of brands, but only exclusively for those brands under Gap. But with the Visa, and this is why this is very good to build credit with, if you qualify for the Visa credit card, you can use that card anywhere. You can use it to rent a car, hotels, and whatever else that you need to do as a credit card. So this is a great way, if you already have trouble credit, to get a Visa credit card to use anywhere, and you have a bank like Synchrony that has a lower standard of requirements for approval. Now, if you know, most subprime cards like a Credit One Bank, First Premier Bank, some of those have very high annual fees and the interest rates is very expensive. The great thing by going through these store cards here, you can get more of a credit line based off your credit, and there is no annual fees. So when you go with subprime bank cards, your annual fees can really run you like $100 and some maybe even more. So keep that in mind. Now with this credit card here, you're looking at a APR, or your interest rate is going to be 25.99%, which isn't the best. But the thing is, it's usually generally lower than some of those cards that are subprime that I named, which will be 29.99% and up. So a lot of those cards only give you maybe a $300 credit limit, and they're charging you high annual fees in order to get that card. So I want you guys to check this out. Take advantage of the opportunity. Before it switch over to Barclays, you might need to see if you can qualify through Synchrony to help you build credit. Now, here's some other details I'm going to give you. With Synchrony Bank, generally, they're going to pull from TransUnion. So that's going to be the bureau that you guys want to check your credit score and look at the details on where you fall for TransUnion. Now with the store card, if you're just qualifying for just the store card, it's going to be generally starting around a 640 credit score. So a very low bar. But like I said, keep in mind, if you had recent negative items, be very careful. Okay. So if you know you just last month, last 90 days had a new collection report, late payments, you just want to be careful on that. A lot of hard inquiries, be very careful. And we're talking about over 8. You always want to be careful about applying. I don't care how great your credit score is. It's what's reporting on your credit profile. Now, if you're trying to qualify for the Visa, the suggested credit score is going to be like a 670. But what happens is this: you can go here and see if you pre-qualify, and they'll let you know what category you fall in. So if you don't get the Visa, you can possibly just fall in for the store card and still build credit that way. Now, keep in mind, like I said, Synchrony generally pull from TransUnion, but depending sometimes on your region, they can pull from other credit bureaus. If you're in the South, Northeast, sometimes that vary, but 9 times out of 10, it'll be TransUnion with Synchrony Bank. So hopefully this is helpful to you. If you have any questions for me directly, I will leave the link to my website in the description of the video. Click on that, go there and submit your questions. It go directly to my cell phone. If you have a general question, you could put it in the comment section and I will try my best to reply. So I hope this was informational and I hope to see you guys in the next video.